Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another Wu-Tang Wednesday at MLP's, baby. Hey guys, today I want to talk about customer behavior. So, most of my customers are amazing. Most of the time you'll hear me screaming that my customers are the best customers in town. But every now and again, we get that one little rotten apple that kind of makes our job very hard for no reason at all. So here was the scenario this week. A new customer came in requesting that, one, just off the back, he was just totally wrong with how he came through the business. So everybody knows I do not install customer parts, and he's a new customer, so maybe he didn't know. So we explained to him that we couldn't install his brakes, pads, and rotors all the way around. Liability, my insurance doesn't cover me in case something happens with his parts. So cut and dry. But said, we did the inspection and then found out, yes, he did pads and rotors all the way around. Then we sold the job with our parts. Job went beautifully, got the customer back on the road very timely, very fast, same day. Job done to a T. And this was a little first for my sister because she has not seen an irate customer yet. She's very new to back here. So my sister calls me and says, this gentleman, I won't put his name out there, but it's kind of a dig, came back in the shop screaming at them that he stole a retractable charger out of his vehicle. A retractable charger that he showed us that he bought the day before for just this purpose, and understand what this purpose meant, when he said that to me, and he showed us a receipt for $16.98. But, I've been gone up to my aunt's a lot with my future wife to get ready for the wedding. We're, 18 days away from getting married. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm only here to get the day started, and I get rolling to get my wedding stuff done. And I'm very fortunate to have a crew that has my back, and I'm able to lead my business and trust that everything's gonna get done. That means a lot. So when my sisters called me, I didn't really understand the situation. So I had to get on my Ring cameras. I got Ring cameras over here for everything, and again, I'm very anti-Big Brother, but when it comes to my business, I've got to protect it. So we've got cameras on and I just because of the situation, I added cameras. I just added, we're gonna have a lot more cameras on the premises. So now, I'm seeing how he's talking to my employees. He's honestly threatening them, he's just being outright and livid, and first, when I saw this, I got really pissed off. And, I tried to call this gentleman from my personal phone several times. Of course, the man didn't want to answer me. So I sent him a text message saying, yes, one, I went through the surveillance cameras, and only bad behavior I saw in my shop today was the way you acted and the way you threatened my little sister. And let me tell you something. Threatening my family, if I was in this premises at that time, me and that dude would have been fist fighting. If you're not going to threaten my family, believe me, I promise you everything I do, I protect my own. And you coming at my little sister like that, or my employee Nick like that, yeah, bro, that could have been a real bad situation. Again, I'm very professional in a lot of means, but when you start messing with my family members and you're starting to threaten my little sister, that shit takes it to another level. And then again, I still told him how I felt, but I kept it professional. I still told him I'd love to keep him as a customer and wish we could talk this out. But for him to blow up over this, or a $16.98 charger, saying, swearing to God we stole this goddamn thing, and I got 4 cameras around this damn truck that was sitting in this bay where my sister's taping me at, saying we didn't steal this thing, showing that nobody took shit out of this man's car except his wheel lock to remove the wheels to do the job. And again, customer came back some weird, I don't know, I think there's something wrong with the dude. His text messaging was real weird at me, and I just think he had a vendetta against Nick for some reason. Nick doesn't know this guy for anything, but he was coming at Nick pretty hard too. So either way, I protect my employees on every level. And if you have something that's bothering you or something's wrong with the job we did, just come talk to me. We can talk it out. We can find a meaningful solution to make everything go away. I mean, I'm not that type of owner. I stand by my work. I stand by my business. I stand on my business. Everything we do here is to make sure the experience that you guys are getting is one of the best you can get in the auto repair world. But unfortunately, that gentleman was either having a bad day, took it out on us, or he's just a dickhead. And I'm just gonna go with he's just a dickhead. He has not yet once called to apologize or talk things out. He just wanted to blatantly accuse us of theft, which honestly, if I would have found that Nick stole that charge or anybody stole that charge from that man's vehicle in my business, they'd be fired on the spot. Please believe me, I don't mess with theft. People bring their cars, they trust us for a reason. And nothing will ever be stolen out of your car at MLP Automotive. If I did find it happen, that person who stole out of your car will be fired. Please know that. So that's just a public service announcement. So guys, again, it's a little bit more of a rowdy MLP Wu-Tang Wednesday, but hey, this is not what we do here, so I have a lot of feelings on this subject. Again, thank you for tuning in to your friendly neighborhood mechanic, MLP, baby.